So, closing your eyes, allowing the day, busyness or TV or interactions with other people, news to recede. And we use the sound of the bell to become more present to the here and now space. We're taking a little vacation from thoughts about the future, the past, allowing ourselves to arrive in the now. Becoming aware of the totality of our experience without trying to change anything. Gently noticing the flow of the experience. And casually notice process of breathing, hearing sounds arising and passing. The feeling of the body, currents of energies, sensations. Also these thoughts, memories that come up. We observe all this without getting involved. Just resting in this aware, spacious presence. The mind will probably offer some thoughts to think about, some topics, some memories. We do our best to notice them, but not take the bait. And simply be. Nothing to think about, nothing to do. Effortlessly aware. And this awareing is not a technique or method. It is natural. Our being is effortlessly hearing, sensing. Just this moment is enough. Living in the now. Noticing this inner spacious silence It's like a formless, invisible background in which the images or the sound of my voice, sensations appear onto. And keeping this open, relaxed attention. Not focusing on anything in particular. Simply allowing ourselves to be and notice whatever is here. So in a moment, I'm going to say some short sentences that have the aim of evoking in you images or thoughts or sensations or memories. So simply, with curiosity, like a scientist, you just notice whatever shows up in you without judging, being like an impartial witness of whatever it's appearing in your awareness. So let's welcome this file of, they call like a sweet tooth. Welcome this desire or interest or attraction towards sugar, sweet. And maybe you can allow in your mind's eye to see your favorite, whatever that, your favorite cookie or the favorite chocolate or whatever is the ultimate yummy for this part of us that longs for it, for sugary. And allow in this presence images of that, to see it without judging, without thoughts. Maybe you have a special plate where you have a little something and a special location in the house where you like to have those. Or so welcome the images, noticing images of this object of desire. And welcome also any reactions in the body. Notice any feeling or any sensations anywhere. Either it's like desire, wanting, or repulsion, or mixed. We are just being present, observing this movie. Also, stay as this aware openness. You are this You are this witnessing that notices. And allow both of these aspects of yourself to be here, like the one that is looking forward to the next sugary thing and seeking it. You know, like rubbing the hands, like, I'm going to have this nice little cookie. As well as this other part of you that is like, come on, it's not good for you. Just what are you doing? You know, we talked about this. Allow this other part that is disapproving, judging, it's like strict, disappointed. Just allow both of these energies to be here. Just see what comes up. We don't need to manufacture anything. Also welcome this longing, this wanting, you know, this wanting for that gratification. And welcome as well that feeling of, oh man, you did it again. Disapproval, maybe guilt, frustration with yourself. Just allow all this and observe impartially. Also, well, just being present, allow yourself to tune into, you know, before going to the fridge, before going to the peanut butter cookies or something. What's happening before? Welcome maybe some unpleasant, some sense of lack, some sense of agitation, or maybe you are a little triggered. Like going to the video surveillance camera, what happens before? And then the urge comes, oh, I'm going to have something. What is this sugar longing trying to alleviate? So we are just present, aware of anything that's arising. We are just curious, like a scientist, impartial. And whatever there's any feeling, sensation in the body, just allow them, give them space to be like clouds floating through the sky of your awareness. Also, welcome also, you know, any story in your head, any like narrative coming from both sides. Like, oh man, I really need it now. I just need a little bit. This has been a hard day. It's just, I deserve this. I worked hard or something. As well as the other narrative, like, what are you doing? You're upset, disappointed. You are weak. You are whatever judgments or blaming is going on. Just see those voices talking, sounds in the head. All that we notice, all these sound, sensation, images, is not the real you. The real you is simply observing now, is aware of them all, curious, open, witnessing thoughts, urges. Can you also welcome the history, the chronology of your relationship with sweet things? Like allow any images maybe from the past, from the antique past, maybe the first sugary things you had, if you remember the encounter with this. Maybe also your parents or grandparents, how they used sugary things to maybe reward you or something. This is a ancient, relationship with sugar. And simply be aware of images, reactions in your body, thoughts, yet uninvolved. We're not trying to judge, to change anything. We are trying to observe the whole organization, the whole operation before changing anything. And we can now do also a little exercise. And you have this, this pattern of attractions to a sugar. We can call it, addiction or using it to feel better. So if we look at this dynamic of sugar to feel better, without judging it, see what is one advantage of this pattern. Just see what comes up. You don't need to tell me. Just take your time. Something that you are getting out of it. and allow any thoughts, images, or reactions in the body, simply witness. And then we can explore what's one disadvantage of this pattern that's been playing out for a long time. What's the cost? Simply notice whatever shows up in your mind or in your body. Whatever shows up, we notice with non-judgmentally. Judging the phenomena only maintains the phenomena, so it's important to observe impartially, like a scientist. And then let's do one more set of what's another advantage, something that you are getting out of this dynamic. And if you have a thought that says, hey, well, I'm not getting anything out of it, just look twice, you know, you may be surprised. Whatever shows up, the advantage, notice images, reactions in the body that we witness. And then let's do on the other side as well, to be balanced, what's another disadvantage or several disadvantages out of this dynamic of going along with the urge to alleviate some mysterious, unpleasant state. And at this point, we can zoom out the attention from this inquiry and simply come back to the here and now, being present right now, aware of sounds, aware of sensations in the body, aware of the sense of existing in the now. And for the last little bit more minute or so, just present, just being without words.